Welcome back to Titan Quest, Immortal Throne, where we are killing Night Stalkers, which appear to be some sort of bat demons. They're not beastmen, they are demons. We have found the direction of the plot. It is off the screen. And we're just wandering around at this point, looking to see what else there is. And there appears to be, pretty much nothing. So we're going to go towards the plot now. Yeah, we're going to go towards the plot now. Here we go. Okay, they apparently didn't see me coming, and I didn't see them standing here. That was weird. Yeah, no, go down, go down. Okay. This is one of those sections where the game just wants us to go a specific way and doesn't want us to wander around. Oh, bloody. This is part of the main quest. Mysterious message. Are you going to be plant monsters? You're plant monsters. Why do all the plant monsters shrink when they die? Not all of them. The bog dwellers and the quill vines just sort of fall over. I hope Medea is not upset about us destroying her grove there.
My mistress, the Lady Medea, is beyond. I may not speak with intruders. I may not speak with intruders.
Here we go.
You kill my sentinels, then ask for my aid. Typical hero. I should turn your blood to oil, but it amuses me to see you struggle. It was to Hades, land of the dead, that this apparition bade you go? Hades, where few of the living have ventured and even fewer have returned?
Unless you're in the Grimm's fairy tales.
No mortal has seen the way there, but the ancient Grey Sisters have. If you bring me their single eye, I will set you on the path. Beware, hero. The Grey Sisters will not willingly part with their eye, for it is the only one they have, and they share it between them. Their rage is only exceeded by their power, and you shall soon feel both. The Grey Sisters may wait for you, but I have things to do. Be off! The Grey Sisters make their home in the swamp near here. I have work to do and preparations to make. Leave me. Why do you dawdle? I will do nothing for you without the eye of the Grey Sisters. The heroes I have known have craved action. Once they know the object of their quest, they run off to slay and loot. You must seek the eye of the Grey Sisters and bring it to me. Run along. The Grey Sisters make their home in the swamp near here. If you need more information, seek out my acolytes.
Okay, fine.
It's gone. Gone! When the mistress finds out that I lost the sigil, she will poison me slowly and set my head on the wall as an example. The sigil of the first apoptosis. I was out. The pharmacists took it. It is only a matter of time before Medea finds the sigil is missing. Please, you must get it back for me within the protection of the grove. The sigil's powers are weakened. I thought, if only I stepped into the outlands for a moment. Now they have taken it. Medea will feed me to the Adarins. If she even found out I had removed the sigil from the grove, Medea would have me beaten. Please do not tell her. The first sigil of the apoptosis. It was a royal seal forged by the first of the Formicid queens. It is not just a memento. It possesses many powers. Powers I dearly hope the Formicids have not yet unlocked. She warned us that we should take care, that the Formicids would try to take it back, But I did not think. It was not very long. They must have sensed it somehow and come after it. She warned us that we should take care, that the Formicids would try to take it back. It is only a matter of
Okay,
time
yeah, you
before
have
we
nothing
realize
left for
the
me.
sigil is missing.
You're an idiot. Why are you headmistress?
I arrived here when I was only 16. Within a year, the monsters came. Medea is a powerful sorceress, but it was terrifying all the same. We could not leave the grove, and we lived in fear, night and day. Oh, I am grateful. I have learned much. But the truth is, I will be glad when I can go back to my home and family. Perhaps find a husband.
Don't mention that to Medea.
One girl started seeing a soldier from the nearby outpost. When Medea found out, by the nine, the things she did to her. Medea is good to us. Only, you've got to learn to stay out of her way.
Are there anybody watching this?
Medea created the Askakophis, the tree beast, to defend our grove. Unfortunately, when they stray too far, she loses control of them. They are now one of our greater threats. You have heard the old stories about Our Lady. She has no love of heroes, I can tell you. But since she has built her grove, she has grown wiser and sees the world from a greater distance. One girl started seeing a soldier from the nearby outpost.
To tell the story of Our Lady Medea,
Oh dear.
mistress of poisons, gifted in divination, I call upon
A storyteller.
the and Kore and the Nine. When first the hero Jason came to Colchis, seeking the golden fleece.
Hero's a strong
Our
word
lady
for
but
Jason.
a girl first knew love, and it was she who gave him balm to protect him from the fire-breathing oxen, and she who showed him to set the men who grew from dragon's teeth, fighting amongst themselves, and she who set sleeping herbs before the dragon, who guarded the sought-after fleece.
Yep.
Then, with Jason she fled, and Jason she wed, but in the end, he proved untrue.
Yep.
He deserted her and took as wife the Princess Glauke. He would rule the day. A gift she sent the bride, a dress both finely weaved and dazzling to the eyes, and inside, lined with poison. But Medea's revenge was not yet full, for she would leave the fickle Argonaut nothing that he loved alive. So weeping all the while, her eyes averted, she took each of her children by him, and each she killed to spite the man she'd loved.
And that's why I have less pity. I have much less pity for her than I have for Medusa.
Jason, you should know, was not the last of her ill fortune. Fleeing to Athens, Medea wedded King Aegeus, and the son she bore him would have then been king had not the long-lost meddling Theseus returned to claim his rightful reign.
Yep.
No, Medea has had ill fate with heroes who can be cruel as well as great. It should be no wonder she does not love them now.
Well, let's see. The two she ran across so far were a guy who conned people into doing his deeds for him and took their credit. Jason very much is. Oh, what's the guy's name from Harry Potter? The one that Kenneth Branagh played. The one who wiped people's memories and took credit for their deeds. That's Jason. Almost everything that's done in Jason and the Argonauts is done by an Argonaut, or Jason convincing somebody to do stuff for him. That's it. Jason is overrated. And Theseus, I used to really like Theseus, because I used to read, and then you read further on, you get read more and more about it. Theseus is basically a rapist. I mean, even early on, when he takes the path up to Athens to meet his father the first time, he ends up raping the daughters of the bandits he kills, just because, and then proceeds to spend much of the rest of his life abusing women in one way or another, leading them on, abandoning them on islands, lying to them, marrying their younger sisters after abandoning them on islands. Yeah, so yeah, I'd say given the two heroes that Medea ran across, she has right to be bitter, but she killed her own children, and that's where my pity for her stops.
I haven't learned very much yet, but we learn many things here. Healing and poisons. We learn to command the plants and animals, and divination, and a few of the young women, shape-shifting and summoning.
Woo! Shapeshifting.
How could I forget that poor woman? All she wanted was to cure her poor child. But Medea demanded the tome of the Lich Queen Calixenia, a task that would surely kill her. I nearly told her where, but you could do it. This is the Waking Stone. Take it and place it upon the Lich Queen's altar when you find it in the Sacronian ruins. It will summon her. I warn you, she will not give her book willingly.
They never do.
Calixenia was a great sorceress of the lost kingdom of Saconis. Alas, magic takes its toll on all who would use it, and she became a creature sustained by magic itself. Her recipes would prolong life, which is why my mistress would have them. The Saconian ruins lie within the Suronis swamp. The fastest way there is through the Empyrean caves. Meira, in her grief, demanded the antidote from Medea, and no one makes demands of the sorceress of the Ixian wood. Medea gave her an impossible task. But with a warrior like you, perhaps all things are possible. You seek Calixenia, who was once a battle mage of the Forgotten Kingdom. She built a magic circle which would pull her from harm's way back to her tower. Legend has it that circle still exists somewhere in the ruins, and even though Calixenia is long dead, if it is activated, she will be pulled back from her eternal rest. Beware. Her form may be horrible indeed, and she
look
will
at me.
seek to kill any who summon her.
I'm a Gorgon.
Slay her lich form and win her book. I will exchange it for the antidote. You seek Calixenia.
Right.
It's not easy here. Try trading goods with all these women who can turn you into a mouse.
She built a magic circle which would pull her from harm's way back to her tower. Legend has it that circle still exists somewhere in the ruins, and even though Calixenia is long dead, if it is activated, she will be pulled back from her eternal rest. Beware. Her form may be horrible indeed, and she will seek to kill any who summon her.
No, seriously, have you not looked at me?
I will exchange it for the antidote.
I mean, I may not be particularly ugly, but I am a Gorgon, so I have obviously seen ugly. Flat bow of feasting. Not as good. Because that's an electrified tracker's bow of feasting. Electrified toxo of frost. And stuff I can't use because intelligence or too high, intelligence not high enough, intelligence not high enough. This is all intelligence stuff. It makes sense. This is Medea's place, isn't it? Oh, good point. Good point. There's something that requires snow.
Right then.
Oh.
A good day.
Let's buy. See if we have anything here that's interesting. Doesn't look like it. And let's buy these up to 80. There we go. There we go.
So long.
How many?
I think I have it now. I can make a potion that will give anyone remarkable powers. All I need is a bit of Saibi mushroom, some Estivis root, and the petal of a night blossom. Bring these to me, and I will share the potion with you.
Oh, this is just what we need to be a guinea pig for an
Estivis
ambitious
root can be found on the
acolyte.
muddy banks near razor grass. Look for patches of grass, and in between the grass and the coast, you will find the Estivis.
Side mushrooms grow close to the water, but rarely in it. You will know them by their unearthly glow. The night blossom would seem a beautiful plant, but when you draw near it, it will kill you as surely as a blade in the gut. Kill it quickly, then take the petal. It is a simple matter to combine the 3 ingredients. A small amount of estivus root, salvie mushroom, and night blossom petal will make more than enough potion to fulfill my needs and give you a taste. It is a simple matter to
Okay, you don't have anything else to tell me. Let's see if there's any more information around here. How many subplots are there here?
There once was a great city called Propontis, where now there is only a swamp. The Saconian kings ruled Propontis, and each hid a fortune in their palace. Legend says there may still be ancient treasure in one of the ruins, hidden by the mightiest Saconian king, Doris. Men go there to find it, but they rarely return, and never with the treasure.
Good grief.
Each of the Saconian kings built a bigger palace than the one before him. Eventually, the palaces could not be finished during the king's lifetime, and they became halls of the dead. The kings filled their dead palaces with riches and felt the need for guardians. One king summoned the Grey Ones to guard Saconis and his treasure.
Oh, we need to know
The
that.
Grey Ones thought they would be worshipped as gods, but they were treated as servants. They unleashed their terrible magics against Saconis and pulled the city down around themselves. They would rather rule ruins than serve civilization. Only one king, Doris, built a palace that was not only a tribute to his wealth, but to his mind. He had his fortune hidden in a secret room. Treasure hunters still seek the fabled treasure room, but most end up feeding the creatures who live in the swamp. I suppose it is just a story, but what a grand story it is. If you do find a Saconian treasure, you should take it back to Athens to display for anyone to come see. Think of the cultural enrichment these artifacts would bring to the masses.
It belongs in a museum!
Treasure hunters are usually loutish buffoons who drink away the riches of whole civilizations. It would be a shame if you ended up that way. The Grey Ones thought they would be.
You've already said that.
You think it is easy living here with all these women? Oh, it is safe enough, long as you watch your step. And for bringing in fresh game, I am well rewarded.
No, I don't think it would be easy living with all these women. I know who runs this school. Her name is Medea. She is psychotic.
They say the most terrible things dwell among the old ruins in the swamp. But the game I hunt won't go near those ruins. So neither will I, just as the trader here, Eutropios. Watch your step, and don't make the mistake of those soldiers making eyes with the pretty ones. Medea was in quite a fury after that incident. They've made some progress against the monsters closer to Rhodes. Out here, it's another story. There are strange monsters in the swamps and woods, so watch yourself. Got to watch myself in here, got to watch myself out there. A hunter is always wary, just as the trader here, Eutropios.
Okay.
Watch your step.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Here we go. We gotta look for Formians, which I'm guessing are going to be ant people. What makes you think ant people? Because that's what Formians are in D&D. Really? Yeah. Really. Is this all going to be green? I think so. We can't get through. Okay. Take the one with armor first. I like the way the armor falls off of them completely in one piece. What is this? Ampelian Caves. Kuklos is a ring, right? Yep. Lamia. Well, now we have lions. We have lions that don't know how to fight back! This is glorious. Oh, yeah, it's glorious for you. I'm killing people. We didn't even check to make sure if they were going to attack us or not. Oh, it's a Diablo-esque game. Everything's going to attack us. There is really, unfortunately, no question about that. But let's see if I can... Oh, they're beastmen. I can feel bad about killing them. Plus, Lamia is actually a person that was famous for eating children. Oh. Why would any group or race name themselves after someone famous for eating children? I have no idea. She's usually compared to a shark, though. Whoa! Oh, great stun. Oh, wow. Poison really worked on you in between there. Okay. Well, that's where the caves come out. Okay, well, I don't think we have much other choice than to go into the caves then. What time is it? I am going to go to the gym today. It's been a while since I went to the gym. I don't think I went at all last week because I was doing the you were transcribing that. Oh, hello, Hormians. Was there a teleport thing? Yeah, in Medea's Grove. Good. Okay. And you were right. Formians are ant people. High Priestess. Did it teleport? No, it just ran away. Primitive Horde. Priestess. The Iron Will of Ajax. Armor, stun resistance, and health. Ooh, that's actually rather intriguing. Bonus to health, anyway. Oh! Time for a new video, apparently. Okay, see you in a moment.